Hi, it's Morag from Our Permaculture Life and the Permaculture Education Institute, and I have my special guest again here today, Monty, my son. And what are we going to be talking about today on this Permaculture Live at 5, Monty?
Celery.
Celery, yeah. And we've discovered that Monty's guinea pigs, we have a different guinea pig here today, also loves celery. In the last show we talked about fennel, didn't we? And you discovered that guinea pigs love fennel fronds. So your guinea pigs are going to be so healthy with all this fresh food. So actually growing celery from seed is the best, obviously, and you get a full crop of celery, and it's so much more abundant that way. But if you don't have the seeds, or even if you don't have a garden to grow celery in, there are other ways that you can get celery growing without any of that. And that's taking a celery from the store. What do you think we're going to do with it, Monty? Any ideas?
Feed the guinea pigs to it.
Well, feed it to the guinea pigs, I think. But in order to grow it, we're just going to take the bottom off, like that. And you can see in the middle there, it's going to be just sprouting back out from that point. So if you pick a bunch that you can see has enough of the base there that will start to grow sprouts. So again, what you do is you just place it into a bowl that you can just put some water in, not to cover it, but just to keep the base, and it will start to sprout very quickly. After a few days, you'll notice it's starting to get sprouts, and before you know it, you'll have quite a lot of leaf there. So the rest of this can go into cooking, leaf and stalks. Now the thing with this is, though, that it's not about growing a celery like this. You're not going to get big stalks. You might get some tender little stalks, maybe more like this kind of thing, and lots of leaf. So if you think about it more as being a leafy green, and more of a herb, something that you'll get sort of just little stalks off. So you can either keep it in a bowl, but I think it's better to grow it into some soil as well. So you could, instead of growing it into water like that,
What's the yellow bit inside?
The yellow bit, well, that's a good question, Monty. So
and on the other one?
And this one here,
Okay.
well, it's just the immature. It's the immature leaves. See how they haven't really been exposed to the sun yet, so they're not quite greened up, and that's the same with the core. So once that's now exposed to the sun, it will start to green up and grow dark green shoots. So I think the better option, apart from the water, is actually to place it in some soil, because what that means is that what grows from this base will have more nutrient density than just straight out of the water. Now I think we might need to put the Mr. Guinea Pig over there again. Thank you. Here, would you like something to eat? Yeah, I think so. So that's as easy as it gets. And just keep it watered. So I might just give that a little bit of a water now. And before you know it, you'll have lots of little shoots coming up. Keep it on your windowsill or on your balcony, somewhere where it gets some sun, and then you can just keep snipping it. Now, if you also have celery in your garden, to get these big shoots, you need to kind of like wrap them and mount up the mulch and things around them. But if you just want to have cut and come again celery, which will last for such a long time. I've had celeries growing for ages and ages, and all you do is you just go out, and each day you just take a leaf off one and leaf off another, and a stalk, and so you get more dense stalks and more leaf matter, but the plant grows for a really long time, which means that the roots go down deeper and are more resilient and robust, and you don't need to keep turning the soil and changing over your garden beds. It's really, really easy. So put in a couple of celeries if you can get some seeds, and just do the cut and come again. If you can't, this is a really simple way to get some really good, healthy greens going right in your kitchen.
Yeah, but if you want to harvest the leaves, you can just put a few guinea pigs in there.
Well, you could actually even grow a special garden for guinea pigs, that's right. So maybe that's something you might like to do if you've got children who've got guinea pigs or some pets at home. Maybe experiment in the garden, see what they're like. I think now that we've got children at home all day, every day, no school open, I think doing these kind of experiments, learning experiments and looking at how you can maybe do some writing or maths or science or art and all different sorts of things in the garden is a really, really great idea. So thanks for joining me again. Check out the links below for finding out more about how to grow an abundant permaculture garden, and also to find out more about what is permaculture. So I've got a new 4-part series there to talk about permaculture and how to weave it into your life and livelihood too. So thanks, Monty, and thanks, Guinea Pig, and I'll catch you again next time. See you.